Welcome. This is a special edition, something new, Out of the Berg podcast here. We are introducing our new co-host, Shamar. What's good?
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah. So we're adding him to just add another element to the show. Avery will still be a part. But just to add him, just to give us a little more intrigue, he kind of has other views that maybe that might contradict ours, and we want to add that to the show. Just to give you all, but yeah. So we will go to the Bozo of the week. But Shamar, anything you want to say to the people?
Man, I'm excited to be a part of the podcast crew. You guys remember for a couple episodes previous last year. I'm happy to be the thorn in Peter's side, the yin to his yang. I'm gonna defend all light-skinned people. So light-skinned people, don't worry, I got your backs.
Oh. He is gonna cape for you, for Drake, Chris Brown, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, all of you. This is your savior over here. Him and Javon. I don't know who's the bigger Beige Avenger. I don't know.
Beige Avenger.
I don't know.
Look, me and my light-skinned brothers, we all gotta look out for each other. That's all it is. I'm not that light-skinned, but I claim them.
Yeah, but we will light skins, y'all, you know, I haven't had one to attack just yet. On my end, let's just say I have nothing to say. But I will. I have to get this guy, Derrick Jaxn. Y'all heard about Derrick Jaxn this week?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Shamar. You still got the thing to go to?
I can hang around for like a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Put my 2 cents in.
All right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Derrick Jaxn, a relationship guru, whatever. He speaks for all the simps out there that want to please women. That's my opinion of the guy. He gets on, he bashes guys that cheat on their women, and he says whatever. But come to find out, he been cheating on his wife the whole time. And he had the most interesting way of doing it. He first came out with a video saying, well, technically, I had a sexual relationship, but I didn't have sex with the girl. Process that in your head. Then, right after that, he did the most awkward video. Had his wife sitting beside him, holding his arm, and was having, you know, when you talking to somebody and you just want them to say what you want to say, like they're just going along with what you're saying, and you're just nodding your head. His wife looked just like that. Mm-hmm. Like, why am I here?
Facts.
And during that stupid soliloquy he went on, where he was trying to like be a Christian robot, in my opinion, he blamed God for his infidelity.
God had nothing to do with that.
I mean, you think? And if that doesn't add, and listen, man, this third part I'm about to say is the most bizarre stuff I've ever seen in my life. He did a reaction video in third person.
Now that I was not aware of.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that.
He basically watched himself and told himself, that guy over there looks like he's doing right by his woman, and this woman looks like she's fine and comfortable. What? What type of nigga do a reaction video in third person? What, narcissist? You can't. What?
Look.
Derrick Jaxn, you are the Bozo of the week, just because you're just all over the place, man. You don't know, like, you got caught, you try to lie, then you try to come out clean, and then because you got all the backlash, you have to react in third person to defend yourself. That is some bullshit. Please, people out there, especially the Dawson brothers, please do not follow what he's doing. Do not simp. Do not don't do this. This is not this. This week had to be the most bizarre stuff. I haven't seen some shit like this in my life.
Very unique, to say the least.
Any thoughts?
Oh, go ahead, Shamar. I know you running short on time here.
Hey, the only thought is, look, never condone cheating. Cheating's bad. But don't try to be the whole like warrior saying like, oh, y'all bad for cheating. I'm the man. I do everything perfectly right. But then go ahead and be the man that's cheating. And try to make it seem like, oh, it wasn't your fault that you cheated. Like, right, it's your fault. Like, nobody forced you to cheat. You did it by your own will. Like, you did it on your own. Nobody forced you to do it. So just own up to it, really. Be like, yeah, I made a mistake. Move on. But he used to shit on guys. Like, I was listening, like, even this week, this is how I really found out about it, listening to the Brilliant Idiots podcast with Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz.
Yep.
And they were, and they were talking about, like, he, like, there was one episode he was actually on, he was going in on Charlamagne because Charlamagne used to cheat all the time on his old girl. So it is like, bro, how are you going to be the man to say all that bullshit? And rightfully so, like, all right, like, check your people. Like, hey, you're doing wrong. Fix it. But then go ahead and make the same mistakes and still try to make it seem like you didn't do nothing wrong. Like, come on, dog. That don't make no sense. 0 sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
Chris, anything?
like at all, bro. Like I don't like, and that's like his whole brand. It's like quote unquote relationship type guy. And he was in the like doing all this infidelity this whole time. He's literally a walking contradiction at this point. You like nothing he like. All right, bro, but nothing he says or does like holds like any weight anymore. You know.
Yeah, and for the brothers out there, and shout out to Shamar for coming on, but
yeah, appreciate that.
All the brothers out there, when it comes to infidelity, it's wrong. Berg podcast does not promote that. We are still young adults trying to experience life. What I've learned with infidelity, mind your own damn business. You don't know the context of it. You don't know what you're gonna get caught up in one day. That's what I tell people. Like, fine, a homie cheated, but you don't know the context of the situation. You don't know. Keep your business, mind your business. He has no business getting into other people's business and telling them what to do.
At all.
You can tell people don't cheat, but don't act like you're the holy savior.
No, and it's just like it like my whole, like, at least after I felt like I learned about this situation, my whole thesis behind it was like, he's probably going so hard on dudes because like he was cheating the whole time himself. So he was basically like bashing them while like bashing himself, probably, in my mind.
I don't know. You know what, Chris? That's some mentals. I'm not gonna go in on people's mental health, but that's some weird.
Yeah, no, but that's how people think though. They'll be like, well, I'm doing all this, so I'm a good guy, and I'm acting like this. So imagine how a regular person is. They must be like 10 times worse than I am. You know what I'm saying?
And for me, I'm still just stuck on the fact he talked about himself in third person, bro. I'll send you.
That's wild.
I'll send you the video.
Wild.
It was so like, the thing with me is like, he's a narcissist.
Clearly.
Because to come out to pretend like you're in the other video to say you're accountable, and then to talk about yourself in third person saying that guy held himself accountable. What type of, you just want to like overpraise yourself like you did the right thing, like cheating. Yeah, I cheated, but I did the right thing to be held myself accountable to the point where I have to talk about myself doing it.
Yeah, no, that's
what?
Stupid. That's stupid.
And yet again, Shamar left here, but as for the dark skin community, man, we're not even trading you. We're gonna release you.
Release you.
Yeah, Ryan Davis. Oh, I need to see his reaction video because he put a couple out. I want these guys. They should go in on your ass, man. You can't be doing like you can't. You're ruining the brand. It's all jokes, but for real, man, just like get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
people out there don't be like him. You know, just live your life, but don't try to be so perfect that you have to become a walking contradiction of yourself in anything.
Yeah, Charlamagne said something. I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. He said he'd rather be a willing sinner than a guy that's contradictory.
Yeah.
And I agree with him. I'd rather be a person that oh yeah, I do wrong things than a person that's just holier than thou.
Yeah.
Because I'm real like that.
Yeah.
No one can say nothing about me. But if you are like that,
yourself, yeah.
So Derrick Jaxn, you're Bozo of the week. You may be Bozo of the year because this is some new talking about yourself in third person. That's the newest shit I've ever seen in my life.
And it's just again like he basically ruined his entire brand because this was his entire brand was like relationships and stuff. He was just like, you know what, mine's actually as bad too, but y'all never gonna find out until they did.
Yeah, and I thought Kevin Samuels was like Kevin Samuels was the direct opposite. I thought Kevin Samuels was a little bit of an asshole, but now you give credence to guys like that.
Clearly,
you give credence to guys like that. Look at this. Like, at least he's real. He'll tell you about yourself.
Like he be doing too much though.
Kevin Samuels. Yeah,
he be doing too much.
But even though I agree with you there, it's not like he's creating an illusion.
Yeah, no, but he just be putting unrealistic standards on people though. So
that's a whole nother thing. What he did, if he ever gets exposed, he'll get Bozo of the week because he said something wild this week about a female. A female was like 5'8" and 210, and he said she was built like Emmett Smith.
What? Said she built like Emmett Smith?
Yeah.
He's wild.
And then I'm like, Kevin Samuels, although I don't really rock with him neither, it ain't like this dude. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But bro, if you get exposed too, man, I'm gonna have to. But yeah, Derrick Jaxn, Bozo of the week, sound effects shall go in effect right about now.
Yes.
But yeah. This is something special we may do when we're not recording our usual episodes. So stay tuned on IG, YouTube, everywhere we're at. Like, comment, subscribe. And yet again, Shamar, thanks for joining us. I know you're going to be defending your light-skinned friends. So to give them a voice, but yeah. Stay black, stay woke.
Bye.